Meanwhile, opposition parties view the president's push for constitutional revision as an opportunistic strategy to win the June local elections. Brushing off such claims is a ruling bloc which called on other parties to come together and craft a proposal of their own. Kim Min-ji has the latest from Parliament.
The ruling Democratic Party of Korea called on the main opposition Liberty Korea Party to work sincerely toward crafting a constitutional revision in Parliament. The party said the fact that President Moon Jae-in has postponed the submission date of the government's version from this Wednesday to next Monday shows his willingness to leave the revision up to the National Assembly. It went on to say that the main opposition has no justification for opposing a referendum being held alongside the local elections in June.
The Liberty Korea Party doesn't seem to be interested in what the people want. Polls show that what the people want is revision. On top of that, going back over a year, there's been enough discussion of the matter in Parliament, so there's no reason to delay it.
The main opposition, however, dug in its heels, claiming the president and the ruling party are trying to use the referendum to win this summer's local elections. The party claimed further that the government's proposal won't pass the National Assembly anyway. In fact, the proposal would need support from 2/3 of the parliament's 293 lawmakers, but the Liberty Korea Party holds 116 seats, enough to block it. The Conservative Party has been against the idea of holding a referendum in tandem with the elections, saying it would politicize the issue. There's also the matter of how the constitution should be changed to reduce the presidential powers. The main opposition disagrees with the government's approach and insists that the way to go is to give more authority to a prime minister picked by the legislature.
We will not take part in a parliamentary vote on the government's proposal. Any lawmaker that does will be expelled from the party. The government's pressing ahead with its proposal is an attempt to label us as anti-revision.
The centrist Paramita Party also said that they can't help but think that the government's preferred timing for a referendum is an attempt to win election votes. But at the same time, the party acknowledged that it shows that the National Assembly hasn't done its part and called on parties to come together to swiftly draw up a roadmap. The government is seen as trying to up the pressure on the National Assembly, but there's a lot that has to be done if a referendum is to be held in June, with lawmakers still having to come to an agreement on both the timing and content. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.